Hello. In this video, we are going to discuss with La Santa Muerte why it is that sometimes when we are up-leveling and changing our lives and going through the transitory period of that, why sometimes people around us die and pass away. I have practitioners close to me that experience this. This happens a lot to them. And it is too much of a pattern to overlook and ignore. It isn't a coincidence. And it also isn't something of a consequence where they're doing something wrong, right? It isn't any black magic or anything like that. I have also had it happen to me. And what it is this. An ancestral lineage has a vision. We have a dog barking in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay. I'm going to keep going. An ancestral lineage has a vision. There is something that the lineage itself would like to accomplish and achieve. And this is what is meant when it is said in that viral meme that states that I am the answered prayers of my ancestors, right? Each generation is praying when they're healthy-ish or enough, that the generation that precedes them, that comes after them, has a better time of things. Suffers not at all or suffers less. This is why oftentimes parents will work really hard and provide for their children a life that they never had, right? Economically, with education, materially. They would like for things to get better. It is in line and akin to where someone plants a tree that they will never get to experience sitting underneath its shade, that generations later will be able to sit underneath that tree and reap the benefits of the fruits of that harvest of the labor that was put forth. So a lineage has a vision. And sometimes that vision is interrupted by colonization, because one other lineage has a vision also, and they want land, they want things, and they will do what is necessary by way of violence and extraction, vampirism, and all other sorts of ways to take. Right? They will override and overpower a lineage or millions. Well, again, there is consequences that will eventually have to be faced in one lineage or another. That karma is a cycle that will perpetuate itself. I digress. So this happens because when we're talking about why do people perish, pass away, die, right? When we're in transition. So when a lineage has a specific vision and a goal, and it will be up to the current generation to fulfill specific tasks that further that vision, that actual lineage might be the generation where the bulk of the vision is to come to fruition. Right. So the living relatives in that lineage, when it comes time for the lineage itself and the living generation of the lineage to up level and rise, if there are any relatives in that lineage that are standing in the way, either consciously or unconsciously, right? They have a choice to change, right? One way or the other, they're going to be removed. They can change or die. Now, this is when the lineage is particularly strong, because sometimes a lineage, when it has this resistance like this of someone's or several individuals or groups of relatives standing in the way, and they refuse to change, sometimes the whole lineage gets stalls out and the plans never come to fruition. The vision never manifests, and the entire lineage can also be killed off, or it can be enslaved, or something can happen. Right? And then it will be on some generation of that lineage to break free. This is where shadow work comes in. This is where occult magic comes in. Right? This is where systems are to be broken and liberation is to be gained. Well, let's stay on track, I hear Santissima saying. So, Santa, what is the track? She says the track is that they die because Santissima either removes them because they're not going to change, or they change. And this is to preserve and maintain the momentum of the vision of that ancestral lineage, so that the current embodied incarnated generation can expand and rise upon a healthy foundation. When the foundation is contaminated, people got to go, she says. They have to change. They have to do the work, the shadow work, and whatever other work is necessary to change and grow and evolve. Or the lineage will start dying off, so that those in the lineage that are currently alive, that are willing to do the work, can cook.